21 individuals possessed child pornography, and as a result of the investigation by our detectives and Assistant State Attorney Brad Copley, we have now concluded the largest operation in the history of Polk County. These folks range in age from 17 to 64. They're deviants. All 21 of them collectively possessed more than 100,000 different images and or movies. The children that we saw in this child pornography were as young as 1 month. The average age was 7 to 9 years of age. Not one of the 21 individuals that we investigated have a history of being a registered sex offender or a history of being a registered sexual predator. As you've heard me say before, it's not those that we know about we worry about. It's those that we don't. We discovered 21 more people that we need to worry about. The frightening thing is our detectives only focused on residents of Polk County. There are, in fact, hundreds of people across the state of Florida and collectively thousands across the United States that are engaged in this same deviant criminal conduct. These men are disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Their activities are deviant. And quite frankly, children who are near these criminals and criminals like these are in potential danger. Let me give you just one example. And if you look, it's Joseph Allen on the top left. Joseph Allen, quite frankly, is the ugly poster child for this operation. He's 37 years of age. He admits that he's been collecting child pornography for 8 years. He possessed over 80,000 images himself. Joseph Allen had a keyboard that was wrought with ashes from cigarettes. He had a 1-gallon tea picture underneath his computer table where he would urinate so that he would not have to leave the computer. But let me describe, without being indecent, the types of child pornography, both movies and still photographs, that these deviants possessed. They had photos and movies of adult males with very young children. They had photographs of very young children having sex with other very young children. They had photographs of very young children having sex with animals. One movie clip, which was about 30 minutes in duration, had 53 separate child victims. Half of those we arrested today had at least one of two video clips 30 minutes in length of child victims engaged in sexual conduct. And one of the focuses that we've noticed over the period of doing these undercover investigations is there's more sensitivity to having the child's voices or sounds on the video clips, as well as an overlay of popular as well as having an overlay of popular tunes, I guess you would say. But I think, as you know, I'm being very circumspect in what I say. I could really get loose with my words and say some very ugly things here today because this is absolutely repulsive. But I saved the worst for last. We found this time during our undercover operations a tutorial. Their definition, a tutorial. It was a clip, a video clip, if you will, of a PowerPoint of how to have sex with a child between birth and 8 years of age. It gave a list of the equipment. It gave a list of the techniques. It gave a list of the tools. It made sure that you had a still camera and a movie camera. It would actually show, and we're going to show this, we've redacted the children out of it so you could just see the text. It actually would say children 0 years of age, children 3 years of age, children up to 8 years of age. Here's the techniques. Here's the implements. It even gave a warning of how to be cautious, how to be careful, so that you didn't leave obvious evidence for your wife to find or for the child's mother to find. I must tell you, in all of my years of being in charge of investigations and working for the sheriff's office, and I worked many years commanding vice and narcotics organized crime before becoming the sheriff, I have never seen anything as repulsive as our detectives and our prosecutors are dealing with today. Listen to the very conclusion of our tutorial, which we found online. The 4-minute video concludes with this statement: there are many other options, so have fun and be creative. This is our children. The thing that frustrates us most is we don't know where these children, these victims are. We don't know the origins of the film. We just have those that are deplorable, that are deviant, that are in possession of, delivering and trading these movie clips and these still photographs.